happening at the moment. We're just trying to... It's going to be very interesting to figure out all the comings and goings in the next couple of months. Lion! Nice, Brian! There, we've got lions, guys! So I was busy putting my glove on. And we've now found, it looks like I can see a lioness on the road and a nice big male next to us. Good spot, Brian. He looks like he's definitely on a mission. Looks like one of the Matimba males. The lioness is walking away from us up the road. Stations, whatever. Male and female Ngala on Gari Main, just to the east of the Molwati crossing. Oh, here's another male. Yeah, the two Matimbas. You can see there's behind him the lioness in the road. Guys, which female do you think this possibly is with these two males? Which pride? She's now turned around, she's coming down the road. So we'll get a nice look at her shortly. So we're on our southern boundary, quite close to Twin Dam. So which female do you think this, or which pride do you think this female belongs to? And yeah, the guinea fowl shouting at her. Just keeping my eyes on the males. It looks like they might head off the road. So you can send your answers about which... Was there a second one there? Yes, there is, just popping out. Which pride of females do you think this is? I can see two lionesses now. And you can send your answers to questions at wildearth.tv or use the hashtag Safari Live on Twitter. Oh, very upset guinea fowl. They definitely look like they're looking for something at the moment, these two males that are marching both sides of the road.
Where are you now? I'm on my best.
So we're just sitting still at the moment trying to figure out. Oh, we got one of the big boys is lying down. So the girls look very interested in something up there. I'm just going to head towards them. See, just as I was saying, our Cadillac had to change all the tracks. Some of the tracks are going to have to be coming north. Let's have a look quickly up the road there. Behind there's guinea fowl and the lioness. You can hear those guinea fowl going crazy, alarming. And unfortunately, it looks like they're about to cross our boundary. But if we have a look at this nice big boy next to us, we have a look closely at his face, you can see there's quite a few scars and scratches, and that is unfortunately what male lions will have to do a lot of. They fight to keep other males out of their territory, but also when they feed, they'll fight with each other, so it's quite possible those could actually be from one of his coalition member or the Pride, but also they will fight for mating rights over females between the coalition members.
Yeah, stations. I think the English that I heard crossed to crossing over.
And looks, can you hear that other male walking around in the drainage line behind us?
Can I come in? Shakira, where you hear that English calling? Yeah, what's the Stolonati? I'm on triple main now. Probably about 100 meters.
You can see one of the lionesses still, but barely. We're just going to sit here with this guy. He's watching what that other coalition member is up to. He's walking up and down in the drainage line behind us, about to come back out into the road behind us. A lot of you guys think it's the Styx females. That is a very good guess where we are now. They do, this is sort of the right on the edge of their territory. We have seen them around twin dams and in this area a few times. So yes, I would probably think it's the Styx females. Remember, one of those females has 3 little cubs at the moment. They obviously, I don't think they're definitely not with them this morning, but in a couple of weeks they should start moving with the lionesses. See where that other guy went? Oh, he's still there. Yeah. Confirm, did any stations copy my updates about Bengala? And yeah, all the birds are very upset to have these predators in their vicinity. Move quickly to get a view. Actually, you just lost my ears for a sec there. Look at that, isn't that magnificent? Definitely looking for something, and it's not the girls. I wonder if possibly there's that very small pride of lions called the Shimungwe pride that is originally from very far south and west of us, that has been chased by the Majinga lions, and a lot of the members have been killed, and they sort of just arrived up here in the north. Oh, there we go. Boys on the move. So he just passed probably a meter from Brian, the back of the vehicle there. And now I'm wondering if possibly that second lioness isn't coming into estrus or a false estrus. There we can see that the lioness on the road. But it is, they're definitely looking for something. They're on a mission. So I'll try and get up ahead of them as soon as I get the chance. Texan or Aubrey coming? Tex, did you copy my updates about Ngala? I've got 2 Styx and 2 Matimbas, Gari main heading east towards Chile Cutline.
Yeah, I'm not there. We'll just double check that. Maybe
instead of coming east, I don't know.
So there we go. That's really, really nice behavior. He smelt where the other coalition member has urinated, and he's what it's called a phlegm reaction, and basically at the top of that lion's mouth, and even at the top of our mouths, there's that small hole that you can feel. It's called a Jacobson's organ. And what they're doing there is he draws the scent over that organ, and that will give him a whole bunch of information. And you'll see lots of animals do it, dogs, cats, horses, and lions, obviously. And there he is licking the other coalition member's urine. And that grimace is basically the phlegm reaction, and that is taking the urine over the Jacobson's organ. So I can't see where the two lionesses went, but they are up ahead of the front male. So I'm going to try to find a spot where I can zoot up ahead of them. But I don't think these are the same lion tracks I was following earlier. There were more lions in that pride. There were about 4 in the, judging from those tracks. Oh, sorry. But there weren't any big male tracks there. Where there's obviously these two will leave monster-sized tracks about the size of my hand. So I'm just going to try and get up ahead quickly. All right. Like they are crossing north. So probably that means that 2 lionesses have crossed north. The male up ahead of us has just crossed north into our side. From Wisconsin, welcome on the Sunset Safari, Sunrise Safari, sorry, and we're basically with these, at the moment, with 2 male lions that are walking up our southern boundary.
In that direction, I think.
And we would like to know what are the ages? Can we tell the ages of these male lions? Liz, can we tell the ages of these male lions? We're just going to keep quite still now. You might walk very, very close to the vehicle. And if we look at him carefully now, you can see he's definitely a nice, large adult male.
The vehicle's in the way. I missed it.
So I'm just going to move again. As far as I know, these 2 males are around 12 years old, and that's because there's a lot of information on the lions in the Sabi Sands, and they are followed quite extensively. But if we didn't have all that information, I would probably just, and we'll chat about that now when we can have a look at one of their faces. Just by looking at them, I would have guessed them to be around 10. They are sort of big male lions, and they are a bit older. And you can see that with their manes and the scars and stuff on their faces. And they are probably coming towards the end of their reign. So male lion coalitions are normally dominant for about 4 years, 4 to 5 years, depending on the size. And the reason for this is to keep genetic diversity. So they sort of get pushed out at around 3.5 years old from their natal prides. And then they'll wander around quite frequently, and they'll meander between the different pride territories, trying to avoid big coalition males like this. And that's where coalitions are quite often formed. While these young males are wandering around trying to avoid these big boys, they will meet up, and sometimes it can take a couple of days or even a couple of weeks before unrelated male lions are comfortable with each other, and that is how the coalition is formed. So I can see the two lionesses up ahead of us, and these guys are definitely going to follow them. So I'm going to try to get up ahead to where the girls are. So back to the male lion coalition. So these, so sorry, he was just cleaning his nails and scratching that terminalia. I'm going to carry on to jump ahead of them to get to where the ladies are. So these male lion coalitions are dominant for about 4 to 5 years, depending, and that's sort of 2 cycles of cubs. And sometimes they will start breeding with their daughters, and that's the reason that they are ousted after 4 to 5 years at the top by new coalitions, new blood, and that helps with the genetic diversity in lions. Even though lions do inbreed, and it doesn't have as much effect as it would say in humans. There we've got some. They found some hippo dung, which lions quite often like to roll in. There's a lot of speculation about why. Personally, I think they just like it. I don't think it has any sort of special reason that they're trying to mask their scent while hunting or anything like that. I think they just like the smell. So having a look here, this definitely looks like the 2 Styx lionesses. I'm trying to see, we can see the one standing up at the moment. She is lactating, you can see that quite clearly on her nipples there. So it'll be quite nice when she decides to start moving the cubs, and hopefully she brings them up this side. I just need to check the radio quickly. Hi Steph, and welcome on the Sunrise Safari. Steph's quite interested to know why, where the cubs, why aren't they looking for the cubs? Well, Steph, what happens with a lioness with cubs is she will hide them away once she's away hunting, either in a drainage line or a thicket, and that's, or in a rocky outcrop. As far as I know, she has been keeping them in the Mawati in a small dry drainage line with quite a lot of thickets on it, and she will sometimes leave them for 2 or 3 days before returning for them to feed, and she might introduce the cubs a bit earlier because there's only her and another lioness in the pride. There's only 2 of them, but normally they will keep the cubs away for the first couple of months before introducing them into the pride. can hear the Franklin are very upset about having lions around them again. Can't see where the other lionesses disappeared off to, but the other male is just behind us. So move the vehicle slightly so we can see both. Oh, he's going to walk in. How kind of him. Incredibly powerful animals. Now you can see even in these two males who are probably around the same age, you have a difference in the manes. You can see this guy's got a much hairier mane. He's even got some belly hair going on there, and elbow patch hair. So he's got a lot bigger and a darker mane than the other. And that's just variation. Like some people have dark hair, some people are hairy, some people are not. So the same thing happens even in lions. Ephraim coming?
Yeah, I'm working Canada.
If confirm you are interested in this Ngala sighting of cheetah cutline.
No, I need to get back on the side. I think they want to try to put it on Gala, the section of Reed and Baruso.
Copy F. I don't know if you copied the update. I've got 2 Matimbas and 2 Styx at that old Nisikaya off cheetah cutline.
Oh, well, I can, but yeah. Close by our Tina.
Copy. So you just heard me on the radio there chatting to Ephraim, letting him know it's very important for us to have good communications with the other game drive vehicles because we all help each other to find animals. And you can see they're really enjoying that hippo dung. Yeah. I'm going to zoot around because I know there's another link into this old hyena den site here, so we can jump up in front of them. So hold on for a second. I'm going to go a little bit faster just so we can get there. So those of you who might have joined us late this morning, we've been tracking lion and leopard. They've all been disappearing off our property, and we were heading now down to check our eastern boundary, and it was getting a bit cold as we went through the dip, and I wasn't concentrating. I was fiddling around trying to put my mitten on, and Brian was like, lion, next to us. And so we found the 2 Matimba males and 2 Styx lionesses. So, very exciting. I haven't seen the Styx for quite a long time. I think the last time I saw the Styx lionesses was when was mating with Kwatile, and when they were hanging around Twin Dams for a couple of days. So here's the other little link. Nice to have active cats rather than flat cats. Spot the net. I think they should be popping up around here. There we go. Wonderful when a plan comes together. And where the girls are, the boys must follow. Oh, full of the joy of life this morning. Just jumping around and playing. He stopped and looked at us again. You can see it wasn't us who scared her, she just got the joy of the morning in her. Lionesses, I think she's still behind. Very, very still morning. Even very few bird calls. Starting to warm up now. Hi Rena, welcome on the Sunrise Safari. Rena just wants to confirm she has 3 cubs. Rena, that is what I've heard from some of the other guides who have actually seen the cubs. I haven't seen them as yet. She's keeping them to the south of our Traverse area in the Mulwati drainage line. That is the last report I had. Apparently they're all still doing well. And that's the last report, that all 3 cubs were still alive the last time they were seen. Morning Angie, welcome on the Sunrise Safari. Angie would like to know, would the 2 Matimba males have been introduced to the cubs yet? Well Angie, I'm not 100% sure. As I said, we don't see these lions enough, but it is possible, but I think she probably will try to keep them away from the Matimbas till they're a little bit older. Male lions can do so. I think they will keep them away till they're a bit older. So possibly not just yet. Decisions now. How far? How's that? Nice. Let's just try and move. Just up ahead. And he's watching them quite intently. Morning, Gilly. Welcome on the Sunrise Safari. Gilly would like to know, are male lions' front feet larger than their back feet? They are, Gilly, they are slightly larger, and obviously that's the front feet are used in hunting and in fighting, so they are slightly larger. Just give me a second, guys. I'm going to have to chat on the Game Drive channel. I know there's a few vehicles making their way here. Ephraim, do you copy? Sorry, I just heard Orbs was he looking for a lineup for this position?
Yeah,
The lineup for this position is myself here, you making your way, space for one.
Yeah, I think maybe I can put it down on the one.
So you can see there's the jumping lioness, and then you can see the male and just lioness. And there is a male somewhere still behind us, but he's not on his way just yet. So, doing what lions do best now after their huge hive of activity walking up and down the road. They have all decided to lie down. Incredibly lazy, well, not lazy animals, just the way they're designed. They have to sleep for 20 out of they sleep for about 20 out of 24 hours. I can hear a lion coming right next to us. I just hear the footsteps in the grass. Hello. Actually been in an unfortunate spot once, sitting like this with waiting for a male lion to pass us, and where we happened to stop was one of his favorite scent marking trees, and we got a blast of lion scent mark on us in the vehicle. It is quite interesting. As the second male walked up, the first male, who's lying with the lioness, started growling at him. So I think it is possible that lionesses are coming into estrus. And he's moved now quite far away from where those two are sitting. And he's going to lie down in the shade there. So seen them ever feeding or mating, so I'm not 100% sure who is the most dominant of the two. General consensus is that with recent studies that the lion with the darker male is normally more dominant, and the blonder males are not, because the darker mane indicates more testosterone in the tests that have been done. So, but now looking at this, it seems like the lighter of the two manes is the one growling and staying next to the female. But that could also possibly be that she's not quite in estrus yet, because there doesn't look like any mating activity, but it could be interesting when she comes into full estrus, whether the darker of the two males then becomes dominant and will fight and be more aggressive in maintaining that dominance. And for the moment, while it's not too much of a problem, because she isn't actually in estrus yet, he doesn't really mind. And I have seen that before, that in lions. I'm just going to sneak past you here, mister. No. Tired kitty. Let's go have a look at the other two that are lying next to each other. No problem. Morning, guys. How you doing?
Only two.
The other Mafazi is lying over there, and the other Madonna is there.
Oh, the one day. It was nice. Ada Mafazi, no Manjuana.
So while the lions are lying up and not doing much, we're going to cross back across to James, see what he's been up to, and then we'll be back with you a little later in the drive. So enjoy your time with James.